Most of you guys may know this, but I ride motorcycles by myself, with my wife, in group rides and so forth and so on. So today, what does that have to do with Tesla? I'm gonna really explain this to you guys. Most of you guys already know based on the title. And it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty basic. As somebody who rides, one of the last things I want to see is the motorcycle community being, well, a douche. See, the thing is, I was going through my Twitter account, and I'm looking through my feeds and looking to see what's new out there and so forth and so on. And something popped up that basically made my heart sink. And I felt like, you know what, I gotta make a video about this. I gotta talk about this a little bit. This is something that basically, again, like I said, showed up in my Twitter feed, and I look at it and I say, okay, well, it's a motorcycle. And then I realize that the motorcycle goes around and just slaps the mirror right off the car. Now, to put this into perspective, this is nothing new. If you go on YouTube, you can look it up. You can actually find a ton of these kind of footages, and it is in no way representing the motorcycle community. The motorcycle community, much like the Tesla community, is an amazing community. It really is. It's so much fun to be part of it. It is so I don't know, there's this amazing feeling whenever you're around all these motorcycles. And as somebody who rides, I feel like I pretty much have to apologize on behalf of all of us who don't do this, on behalf of all the motorcyclists who actually do the right things. We go out there, we ride because we love to ride. Riding a motorcycle is a ton of fun. It's a great feeling. You're more or less exposed to the elements. You have a different perspective from everything else. And if you really want to reference, think back to your childhood when you were riding your bicycle. Why did you enjoy riding your bicycle? The motorcycle is basically a bicycle for adults, and it is amazing the feeling that you get when you're on a bike. This is not in any way, shape or form representing the motorcycle community. It's kind of it's pretty much the opposite of that. This is a bonehead move. There's absolutely no reason for anybody to touch another person's property or damage another person's property. There's zero reason. And for those people who ride, some of the first comments are going to be, we don't know the context, right? I understand. This person could have been cut off. Maybe the Tesla driver cut them off. Maybe they came close to hitting them, so forth and so on. That's no excuse though. And from personal experience, I've come within inches of getting hit, getting run off the road, or even killed for that matter. And so has my wife. We didn't go out, we didn't break the mirrors, we didn't react in a way that would be, you know, damaging in any way, shape or form. And I hope that videos such as this are not, well, I really hope they're not influencing a lot of people's decisions on how they perceive motorcyclists. I truly have made some amazing friends being a motorcycle rider and a motorcycle vlogger. You know, in the description below, I do put some of my other channels in, and one of them is called KawaKouple. It's basically me riding a motorcycle, my wife, and so forth and so on. So you get to see what that means. You get to see and understand what it means to just be out on a bike and have fun and ride. The truth of the matter is, majority of the people riding are, a large majority, I'd say 98% of the people riding are just amazing, approachable people. And you can give this a try yourself. You can always approach, you see somebody beside a motorcycle, you're curious about that motorcycle, go up to them, much like a Tesla, go up to them, ask them about the bike, ask them how they, how they like riding. And they're gonna talk to you. They're gonna basically do what Tesla owners do. This is why one of the first things I said on this channel, some of the first videos I made on this channel, my wife and I were absolutely shocked at how big the similarities are between the Tesla community and the motorcycle community. But just like this idiot on a motorcycle, there are Tesla drivers out there too that do some of the dumbest things. And as part of a larger community, we cannot support that type of idiocracy, I'm going to call it. We have to call people out when they do stupid things. That's just the bottom line. You can't encourage stupidity, because eventually that translates into our community being looked upon negatively, right? This one is a little bit closer to my heart because I am obviously a big fan of Tesla, and I'm obviously a big fan of motorcycles. So I hope that, you know, you guys will not, majority of you at least, I hope you will not take this as, you know, the motorcycle community as a whole. I know the motorcycle community, I know there are a lot of people who do some dumb things, especially down highways, freeways, and you see wheelies, you see speed, you see all these things. Look, nobody's perfect, and like I said, that only makes up about maybe 1 to 2% of the total motorcycle community. The rest of them are just no different than you and I. You know, they're responsible riders. Let's be real honest here. Ultimately, when it comes to speed, when it comes to a little bit of stupidity, we all do it. You do it, I do it. Like I said, it's a motorcycle, and it means a lot to me. The community means a lot to me, just like the Tesla community, it means a lot to me. And it's just not something I wanted to see. I really was hoping I wouldn't see anything like this. Ultimately, it happened, but that's what this video is all about. Basically, me apologizing on behalf of my fellow motorcycle riders, my fellow motorcycle community, to all of you out there who are driving, Tesla or otherwise, that, you know, things like this happen, and I apologize. I really don't want the motorcycle community, or the Tesla community for that matter, to have its name tarnished because of a number of, you know, douchebags. With all that said, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. Let me know your opinions, leave me your comments. I would also like to point out, it's gonna be a little bit of a, you know, sidetrack here. I also wrote a blog on this one, so if you guys want to read the blog, we are starting up a website specifically for our YouTube, basically our life. And my wife and I, we do vlogs on multiple channels, multiple topics. There's actually a few more channels that we are going to be doing, and basically we're looking at late 2019, which is coming up pretty close, at the latest early 2020, when we'll have everything up and running properly. For now, the website has just been designed, it's still in the preliminary stages, but there is a blog specifically about, you know, this topic. It's under the Tesla category, and you guys are more than welcome to check it out. It's basically Our Life Media. Our Life Media is what we use as a umbrella, basically, to cover all the channels, cover all the topics that we talk about on all the different channels. So if you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description below, and otherwise it's just ourlifemedia.com. With that said, again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your subscriptions. The channel is growing. Your comments on this channel have been amazing. I know I've been away a little bit. I haven't been uploading that much, but I am doing a number of tests. Like I said, there's a whole new format coming up, so we have a ton of work to do to get everything organized. So I figured, what better time to do it than now? Take some time off, but this video I had to make. Thank you again. Till next video, goodbye. Drive safe.